Hello guys and gals, it is Minatori, and welcome back to more Danganronpa Blind. Last time, we were,
Sakura died.
That's right. I don't know, it's hard to see sometimes, you know?
Look over to the right.
So...
The only way in the rec room is the door we just came through. By the way, Tyler's here as well.
Yeah.
So,
you know what, it's not only is it hard to see, but it's also hard to be.
I don't know.
See, you know, as
yes,
in
I saw
the
you
letter.
did. I saw you did, and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And that door had been jammed shut with a chair inside the rec room.
Yes.
Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow, after barring the door.
Yes. So the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out, so we broke the window. There's like... Zero escape, right?
They actually, people that don't know, Zero Escape is a series of virtual novels, and the creators of those two virtual novels are actually very close, Danganronpa and Zero Escape. So that could be a reference to Zero Escape. In other words, this is a classic locked room murder.
But it wasn't locked.
It's actually a mystery. Locked room mystery.
But it was a murder, though.
What?
But it was a murder.
True, it was a murder.
I guess you might see this kind of things in a lot of mystery movies or books, or video games in this case, or whatever. Could it really happen in real life? Could it?
Is this real?
Or is this just fantasy? And right before our very eyes like this.
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails?
No.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not. Oh boy.
When you break down this type of kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. Ooh. The first type within the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations.
So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
Oh. Oh?
In other
I'm sorry,
words.
there was a question mark.
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However...
But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that will allow it.
Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
What do you mean by that? So it's
In
like
other
with
words.
Celeste.
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that.
Seems like it could have been possible, maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a
In
locked
other
room.
words...
By that I mean there's an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see, there's a lot of novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible.
Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes.
Well, have we checked the room for...
Well, we're just saying, like, it's not like that anyone, if there is a contraption in this room, no one would know about it.
But what if someone does?
It's just saying it's very unlikely.
But very unlikely is still possible. Then Kyoko, which of these 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I can't really say.
I see, said the blind man. The way the killer set up the locker room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Alrighty, so I'm gonna quickly go look at the Monokuma file, because I need to remember. But it was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There was evidence of a strong bullet to the victim's head. No other entries were noticed. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. So, it's not saying... we don't know how she died, technically.
Yeah, we just
know that she got hit in the head, and she started spewing up blood. Alrighty, so what's interesting here? There's a little napkin thing here. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Ah, that's...
Protein? I mean, you recognize it, Hina?
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out What? I don't know what that came from. It was a mix between Jack and Genocide. Genocide, Jack had attacked me, right?
Jackicide.
So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little.
So you gave that candy to Sakura.
I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we can get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them.
You really like them that much, huh?
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor.
Hina. Nice! That's nice to see after someone, you know, is crying right in front of you. Ooh, rose petals. Or
No.
blood. Oh, shards of glass.
I love these rose petals. They look so delicious.
Don't you think that it's so, you know, romantic
So romantic.
when people leave shards of red glass?
Yes, exactly.
The glass is all red. These are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? Those are
So,
just
like
an
Edward's
introduction.
bottle.
It is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
shards of glass, bottle pieces,
No, top of bottle, bottom of bottle.
bottle.
This must have been a bottle.
But no, they're only glass shards before they're not a bottle.
Something else on the ground near the glass. Figure, it fits in the palm of my hand. Thank you for telling me that it fits in your hand. I'd rather know that first.
I mean, you can kind of tell by the picture.
Yeah, well, I mean at the
But,
Hey, look, blood.
the blood's for the magazine show.
Oh, it wouldn't. When I was talking about rose petal and blood spots or whatnot, it would not have been blood because blood's pink in this world.
Yes, exactly.
Forgot. So the only option was either rose petals, or glass shards.
That doesn't make sense. That's wrong.
It must have come from Sakura. Oh, okay. Why is it so far away from where she died?
Maybe she went to go get a magazine. She was like, I'm gonna read before I die.
I mean, wouldn't you wanna?
Protein Weekly.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, whoa, hey, that's a lot of hands.
Yes,
What's up in
those
it?
are hands.
Well, handprints, sorry.
Yes, those are hands.
And there's a lot of white stuff in there as
Yeah.
well.
Okay, yeah, there's the handprints.
Yeah, handprints.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here?
It's doing the jazz hands.
No, dead hands are more spread out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra.
So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group? No, because there's only 3 people, and Sakura...
Wrong.
Unfortunately, it's not
No,
a
not
possibility.
Sakura. Sorry. Hina went out to find people. Makoto, you're stupid.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and the locked door was already open at the
How
point.
do you not remember that?
Yeah, Makoto, what the heck?
Why do you not remember that?
Indeed.
So
You
there's
didn't
no...
mention it.
Well, it was obvious to see.
Yeah.
So there-
And it's also been how long since we played this game?
Week? It's not that long. So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door.
Yes, then what is the handprints? This handprint mean? But in the last scene or whatnot, there were no handprints. It was just a simply
You
open
couldn't
door.
see them.
Yes, you could have.
You couldn't?
Yes, you could have. I think you could have.
No. You're wrong.
Why? There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Can I get some coins for each and every bottle?
What?
Ooh! And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how do they get those figures inside the bottle? That's the real mystery here.
So...
That's the real mystery here, right?
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle.
Huh?
You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You never seen that?
Oh yeah, maybe I
In
have.
other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. Monokuma bottle, if you will.
Nice.
So there's 4 missing.
It's finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottles sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground is just like the little Edgeworth logic
it's a
connection.
bottle.
And
So
there's
that
bottles.
It
so
was
that...
probably there! What?
Wait, when did Sakura get into this picture? What?
Well, I mean, it does make sense. Because
Oh
it
yeah, the
was
shards glass. Someone had to
behind
get
her, she
hit.
was hit in the head.
Yeah, okay. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Who says that that's what killed her, though?
Well,
she
you said
was
it's
just
a weapon.
assault. Okay, yeah, that's true.
Did not say with the murder weapon.
Oh, hey, there's more stuff over here. Maybe I should talk to people. Okay, that is important. So we'll get back to that later.
Yeah.
Hey, what you gotta say?
We already know who did it. Byakuya and Toko were hero. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You all agree with me, don't you, Mikoto?
Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more.
Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room.
How do you know that?
After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. When I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon.
By noon, the Monokuma files said she died right around then.
I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force even, this never would have happened.
It's possible not to have regrets, I know.
Nice!
What the crap, dude?
So nice!
Oh my gosh. You come to the weapon at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard directly. Ooh, that is true. What if all three of them say no, though? That means all three of them are the killers.
Or they could mean that. What? Oh, I was lying. What do you want? You're bothering me.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I would just want to protect you, but I mean, whatever. You want to be like this, I can, you can...
Make it quick.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room?
So you found out. Interesting.
Then it's true!
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. What fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster?
So you didn't go see her?
Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. Haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Sakura says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
So at least we know that he did. There was a note received.
Oh yeah, there was a note, yes.
If you're all finished, please remove myself from your sight.
Remove
yourself from my sight.
Remove myself from it. How am I supposed to remove him from his sight? What?
I don't do it. Just cover his eyes.
Alright. But you can't, or I guess.
Then you couldn't see himself.
Alrighty, what you gotta say, girl?
But for Sakura to have been killed.
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand?
It must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly, they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
Like become close friends? Ew.
You talk to her.
Alrighty.
Circle.
Circle? Okay. Yay, okay. Anything else? Okay, there's a glass of protein!
Protein Zymex.
There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room. It's still rolling?
So...
Even to this day?
Looks like a protein drink. And it's empty.
Sakura must have drank it. Wow, way to assume Sakura drank it. Just because it's protein doesn't mean she was the only one who drank it.
No. She's the only one who drank it.
And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem lab.
Just a second.
Well, that's strange.
What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can?
Yeah. Shards of light blue glass. It must be part of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it.
Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but we're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on.
An important clue? I'm not sure how I see it.
Are you in the same boat as Makoto? You don't know how it's important?
I mean, I do understand what she's getting at, because we broke the thingy thing and whatnot. We broke the window, the glass fell down and whatnot, is on the ground, and then the protein can is on top of it. That means I broke the window first before the can was there. You know, it wasn't in here before we were in here. It appeared after we were in here. Chair? There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism went on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything specially done to it. Alright.
Well, how do you know?
Because I'm freaking...
Maybe you should, kind of inspect the body.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. I was wondering, like, what's the last thing I need to do? There's something I'm missing, obviously. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. She had also been vomiting blood. And they can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Excuse me. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood.
Not a chance.
Dang it! Yakuya!
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location.
Interesting.
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree?
No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Absolutely connected to.
I wonder why Byakuya said it was interesting.
Yeah, Byakuya, why do you say it's interesting? Why don't you tell me?
Repeat myself.
Get out of my sight.
Gotcha. So you really didn't see the coaster?
You said the same thing.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that was everything in this
I
room.
went to the magazine rack.
Huh?
Magazine rack.
Did I not see it?
No, you just checked the thing below it.
Oh, okay. That doesn't have magazines here. Thank you.
I'm just saying, make sure you check everything.
Yeah, no, right? Check the bloodstain, right? Yeah, there's a bloodstain from the magazine. Alright, so that should be everything. It's different.
Okay. Maybe check the window?
Huh? Oh! That's new, I guess. The door I could check, yeah.
Probably just exit out.
It probably will. Ready
you
to check
checked
everything.
everything
Yep,
else.
yep. Alright.
But yeah, if I check the door.
Yep, let's go! This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashing window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There's no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Yep.
Listen.
Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
Well, now that you're talking to me, I'd say yes.
That's very true. You should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Okay, can you read it all today?
Which is why I decided to go in my place.
She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say.
Now time to go talk
Yay.
to people.
Are you...
I would say just exit the regular way.
So sometimes you can click on the door.
Well, usually, but because it's a point of evidence, that's probably why it
I
keeps it that
guess,
way.
yeah. Where are you guys?
Maybe
Where are you?
Maybe listen to what he said. Remember, they're both in the rooms,
Okay, they're in their rooms, okay.
Yeah, it's not like Makoto just said that or anything.
Come here! I'm gonna get you! Ah. It's your room? Yes, this is. Come here, Toko!
I like a little smile.
Knockity knock knock.
Why don't you smile?
Oh,
like
she
that?
does have a little smile, yeah. And after a few seconds... Oh, ha!
Who's there?
I have the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Al? What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
You were?
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
I think every time is a bad time for Toka.
Yeah, unless Toka's Genocide Jill.
I still think it's a bad time.
Well, not for her, though. Obviously annoyed, Toka slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something?
I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yaku already told me she had asked to meet with him.
What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I?
Yep.
I guess now it's totally obvious, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me now?
I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go.
Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room.
But that Toko quickly retreated into her room. But when the body was discovered, she was still Genocide Jill, right?
Was she?
Well, I mean, she was Genocide Jill when the body was discovered, right?
Was she? I don't know.
I don't remember!
I don't remember either.
Oh my gosh. You're not helping at all. Wait, hold on. It's...
Leon.
No, actually, it's, what was it? 11037.
Good job.
I
You
remembered. Ding dong!
I pressed the doorbell. No. You're
Thank-
pressing the doorbell. God.
Thank
Makoto.
you for... I'm so glad that, you know, they tell me...
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Read, action.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, actually, I just
Like
wanted to check something. It's about Sakura. I wanted to meet with you.
How'd you know about that, dude?
Because I'm
What?
psychic!
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Oka told me yourself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too.
So he actually did go see her. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course.
But didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, no, she gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the other, like, in passing.
I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious.
Nah.
So then you went and met with Sakura.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that?
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since
But
then.
you just... No, wait, I guess... While I'm here, could you show me the note you gave you?
Do I still have it? Let's see.
Here, it was floating around in his pockets.
Sorry, it looks like I don't have it anymore.
I wonder if he actually, did that kind of bullcrap stuff, like, let me see. Nope, I don't. Like, pats one pocket or something. With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out.
Trash?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me.
Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all it was to it.
That must have been his handkerchief.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What's next? I definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe we should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the Chem lab. So where should I start?
Why is it Chem, by the way?
Huh?
Why is it Chem, by the way?
Chem? Because it's short for chemistry.
No, it's short for chemistry.
Oh.
You do not take, like, Latin.
Yes. I'm trying to focus here, man,
Yes,
okay?
you did.
Stop distracting me.
Yes, you did take Latin, or yes, you didn't take Latin?
Uh-huh.
Do you know where the chem lab is?
Yeah, it's
Or-
right here.
mhm.
No, it's...
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
it's this one.
Yeah, good job. You know.
Why is he there already, man?
Maybe-
Screw
maybe
him.
the one with the exclamation point over it. The one that says, "Oh yeah, I'm kind of important." No, probably not there, right?
No, this is the one with the 5 plants that were so... No, wait, no,
No,
it's
that's
not.
the
Sorry.
Office.
It's the... No, it wasn't the...
Yes,
was
it
it
was.
the office?
Yes,
Okay.
it was. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too?
No, I just had my eyes on you, Byakula.
Shut the fuck up. Just make sure you don't get in my way.
Okay, whatever you say, master.
I think what you meant to say is, yes, sir, I understand.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sir, I understand. Oh. Sorry, my inner Toko was coming out. Toko.